From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Cousins gives way to Cook. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Third and short yardage. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found now on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time. And now it's 1st and 10. Cousins now to throw on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Tighten up, tighten up.
Here's Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. Flushed out right. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
43!
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Check curls.
Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He was looking for Watkins that time. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 50. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yellow, yellow. 180.
Walk 54. You don't want nothing.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. They'll try the right side with McCoy. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Here goes 15.
SOS.
Attack, attack.
Check 25.
Mahomes now to throw. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night. And
for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
To
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Johnson, the intended target. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second and goal, Mahomes. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well, Deshaun Watson, that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that can go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Yellow.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
15. Easy.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
15. Yellow.
Check. 40's Mike. Why? Let's go, D.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Let's switch the mic right here. We go Mike 40.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54.
Oh, you got deep?
Right there. 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Let's go, tackle, let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the team...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's McCoy. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Chopper! Chopper!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Dustin Colquitt on to punt. We'll likely see brother Britton on the other side get a chance later. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Hey.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Gun. Hey, no, easy. Here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, let go. Check, right 54, right 51. Hey, we're good, we're good.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. As mentioned, here's the younger brother of Dustin. This is Britton Colquitt to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Yellow. Mike 40, Mike 40. I got it. 40's the mark.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He'll get it up the middle. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. We're back now in KC. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Cousins on the keeper. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there.
Damn, how you supposed to fumble, man? Look at his fucking back, dog. But it's a fumble.
Hold it up
out of here, dog. You gotta be shitting me here, man.
I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. A first down throw for Cousins. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Weaving through traffic, and now he's...